needed to add a little bit of slurry to finish it up. Okay, here's what I did. I'm sitting there making $5,000 worth of lobster stock. I add my slurry in there. I'm good to go. I'm like, I got this. I am so boss right now. Moving up to soups. No, we're not nappe already. What is your initial thought to do next? Totally, right? Like that's what I did. Chef must be wrong. Maybe he's had a bad day. I'll just put a little bit more in there. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just enough. Okay, now I can move on to my next. Didn't do anything. What should I do?
At the rest.
Just put a little bit more in, right? Just a little bit more. Not a big deal. Got this. Don't worry bother the chef. Seem kind of angry today. And then I was like, okay, this is when I started sweating. I'm like, I am probably in trouble. I just know it. I know I'm in trouble. So then I went to go see the chef and I said, Chef, I added the cornstarch like you said, and he's like, okay, good. How's it going? I'm like, it's not thickening up. He's like, okay, what'd you do? I said, I added a little bit more. He goes, how much more? And I said, quite a bit more. And then he's like, oh, let's go. And he went out and he just, tweaked it a little bit. And in a matter of like seconds, this is what happened. You'll see here what the chef was talking about. So in a matter of seconds, my $5,000 worth of lobster stock turned into just speed it along yeah. So 40 gallons. So instead of 40 gallons of lobster stock, I had 40 gallons of lobster snot. Oh. And
why does it do that?
So we're gonna go over that. This is really for me. I'll turn it off, man. This for me was the moment that I knew I needed to understand how things work. It wasn't enough just to do what somebody told me to do. I needed to know why. Why am I adding this? Why? What does this do? How does it work? I needed to know all that. So this is how I got really excited about food science, because I never wanted to do that again. But he did make me do something with this, because I couldn't throw it out. He was like, you're going to figure out a way to do something with it. But what was happening in here was, what I did, and the piece that I didn't have to the puzzle was the liquid, whatever you're using, and whether it's any starch thickener, roux, slurry, tapioca, any of those, the liquid has to come to 190 to 212 degrees to reach its full thickening capacity. That was the puzzle piece that I didn't have. So had I just turned the heat up a little bit more on it when I first added it, it would have been perfectly fine. But adding more and more had no effect, because it all had to come up to that temperature to hit. And then when it hit, it hit. And it was like, whoops, okay. So that's kind of one of my nice big important lessons that I learned in terms of understanding how food works and why we do things. Don't just follow a recipe because you're told to. Understand the reasons why, and then you'll have a much bigger picture. Okay, I want any questions on this?
What do you do with now?